next movie that we should probably review would be Uwe Boll's film Bloodrayne.
One of our favorite directors, actually, Uwe.
Yeah, Uwe is a master of the horror genre, and especially a master of the video game genre. But seriously to God, a lot of people have just absolutely belittled this film beyond belief.
Yeah.
And it's got some of the
and
worst.
Hey, if you're a fan of Uwe Boll, then you would probably know why, because a lot of his other movies didn't really get that good of reviews, such as House of the Dead or Alone in the Dark, which came out a couple years ago.
Yeah, but I have to say honestly that I like this movie, and the reason for it is I actually like the video game, which I don't know. This is one of the last video games.
The video game is actually included in the DVD, right?
Yeah, the Bloodrayne 2 video game is actually in the unrated director's cut.
That's a pretty cool deal.
But I actually like the video game because it was one of the last video games I bought for PlayStation. Actually, that's
been a few years ago, huh?
Yeah, been a while. But it follows the basic plot of the video game in that it tells the backstory of Bloodrayne and how her mother was raped by a vampire and then killed, and she watched or something like that, and I don't know. But the thing that makes the film good in my eyes is that it has some really, really good action sequences in it, and it has some really good makeup effects in it. And although the plot's not very strong at all, to be honest, and the acting looks like everybody in it, including Michael Madsen.
And hey, I got to be honest too, Michael Madsen, this is probably one of the most hilarious roles to watch him in.
Yeah, it is.
Because he just looked like he was just there to collect the payday.
It looked, honestly to God, like they just stopped the camera and somebody screamed his line out to him and then he read it.
Yeah, and you could picture that somebody was waiting there to give him like a cigarette and a cup of coffee. So he'd be like, hey, what's this? He didn't look into the role at all.
No, I don't.
I mean, he was the worst one.
But I would highly actually recommend this movie because as much as people go on about it, it's not that bad of a movie. If you take consideration that the plot is paper thin and it doesn't really lead to anything, and you just watch it for entertainment.
You also have Christina Loken, who is great to look at for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Or however long the movie is. But yeah, I mean, it's what it is. I mean, if you're a fan of Conan or Red Sonja, any of those, 80s swords and sorcery movies, it has a little bit of a, vampire movie added into it. I'd recommend it too.
But this movie comes from distributed by Visual Entertainment, and I'm pretty sure that their website is just visualentertainment.com. The specs for the film, which is you actually get a CGI making of the film, the storyboards, a special dinner with Uwe section.
Which is awesome. I've watched that.
Director's commentary and a theatrical trailer. That's on Disc 1.
Right.
Disc 2 is actually the complete Bloodrayne 2 PC video game on DVD. So as far as packaging and shit,
yeah, I mean, you're going to get that for $20.
Yeah,
with both of those in it. I mean, if you're a video game fan, you're going to love that. And if you're a fan of horror or Dungeons and Dragons movies, you're going to love Bloodrayne. That's the bottom line.
So I am actually going to really recommend Bloodrayne.
And that's the bottom line because CK said so. A special thank you goes out to our supporters on Patreon. The Patreon website has a complete archive of the Dead Pit radio shows starting way back in 2005, in addition to all of the midweek shows archived, commentaries, all that good stuff. If you're interested, and we appreciate all the support, go to www.patreon.com/IntoTheDeadPit. Tiers start as low as $1 per month.